SDGs Kenya Forum is a membership organization that was founded on the basis of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development Goals. And SDGs Kenya Forum provides a platform for the structured collaboration between the government, CSOs, and even private sector on the attainment of SDGs by 2030. SDGs Kenya Forum is basically in every county in Kenya, but here in Samburu we are working on a specific goal, that is SDG 5 on gender equality. If you look at SDG 5, it has several targets, one of them being ending all forms of violence against women and girls, and ending FGM and child marriages. So in Samburu we work in collaboration with Akili Dada, and we came here today to launch the Generation Equality Forum commitments that were made in 2021 by several governments, and Kenya made some commitments around ending GBV in the country. So we came to launch those commitments here in Samburu, where child marriage and FGM are prevalent, and we are hoping that even the current government is going to adopt these commitments that were made by the former government, because these are issues that are affecting us. They are not political, and so we hope that we will achieve our goal to end violence, and especially FGM and child marriage in Samburu.
Can you give us at least the data?
No, we don't have the data. I must say that today we are happy to have launched the what do you call it, the Generational Equality Forum in Samburu County. As you know, that Samburu has been one county that has been experiencing some forms of gender-based violences, especially met on our girls. That is the female genital mutilation. We have early marriages, and some other cultural factors or other cultural traditions that are not really good for our children, including Moranism. So as a government, we have been appraised on those generational equality commitments that our country put on, rather that we committed ourselves into. And as a national government, we are fully ready to ensure that we implement all of them to the latter, and ensure that gender-based violences are not met to our children, especially in Samburu County. And as you all know, the president came here sometime in last year, but one. And as a county, we declared that FGM should be a thing of the past. And we are working together with the Department of Gender, county government, to ensure that we implement it to the latter. So ideally, we welcome the Akili Dada for coming to our county and officiating the official launch of those commitments.
Today I was able to meet with the county government and the national government and other stakeholders, and this has been a great opportunity for me to get the platform that we can be able to empower young ladies, and we can be able to grow with the young ladies, especially with the help of Akili Dada. This has been a great impact, and I am sure that the young generation that is coming will be well empowered on the gender equality forum.
So we are in Samburu, we are in Turkana, Kwale and Kilifi. And the main purpose of our existence is to make sure that we are building the capacity of young women and girls to engage as leaders in their own rights in the platforms that they have access to. So whether it is in the school, whether it is in the compound, in the organizations they work in, or even in the businesses that they run. The importance of Akili Dada being in Samburu County is recognizing the gap that exists in terms of young women engagement in the different platforms. And that's why we are very keen on building the capacity of young women as leaders, not only in the women's rights space, but also in the leadership capacity, advocacy, and movement building, because we recognize the importance of having more young women in those spaces. And for the duration of this, not only this program, but across all the other programs that Akili Dada runs, we will be putting a lot of investment in ensuring that girls and young women are empowered. Our appeal to women here is to be present in the different platforms that they have access to, from community level all the way up to the county and even the national government offices represented, so that their voice can be heard. So we are not only programming as women but we are also taking up space in the different platforms in the office because they are the ones who are convening partners in this sector and will be keen to address the gaps that already exist in programming for women and girls in Samburu.
No, it is. We just start with it. It's important. You tell me when you're good. It is important for girls and young women to be aware of the Generation Equality Forum, which is very important and key to their achievement and implementation of women's rights and even the future implementation of the entire program.
ICPD process, there was a big meeting at the lakini tukirudi nyumbani, we don't have a way of making mention the issue of domesticating the big policies to make sense for us. The government has made in that 1 year. Then after we have the policies, and we know Kenya tunajulikana for having very good legislation and reviews to be put in place. The second progress that was made, Garissa, Meru, and Kisumu already were domesticate the GBV policies, Kenya shillings towards GBV and especially FGM elimination, to ratify and implement the ILO convention. So again, all these are based. So the 119 on GBV and harassment at the work on the same ILO convention 190. Then you also have we will be able to have statistics that is very specific. There are many, there are 12, so I'll just try and summarize them. The first about GBV, developing a GBV management and information system by commitment number 7, talks about GBV services. Mara nyingi tunaona and then the religious sector as well and community-based organizations. So that's the Emergency Operations Center and toll-free lines. We have a poster that year addressing GBV across the country. So 18 counties have reported happening. We talked about polycare with the young women that we were training for about 2 days. And Samburu government.